The story of the teacups begins with its production. There are many different materials used in the production of teacups, but this time I will focus on pottery, a material with a long history. Today, the use of clay to make pottery is widely used. However, the production of teacups and bowls is much more elaborate and careful. The artisan treats each teacup with care. The teacups at this time are indistinguishable from each other everywhere else except in shape. The finished teacup are placed in a large furnace for firing. The quality of cups depend on the time and temperature of the firing. Then, the painted teacup is coated with a glaze. This is to give a glossy surface so that can be polished. Different materials are used in a different way for teacups. For traditional ceramic teacups, polish and coloring become an essential step. For a more in-depth understanding of teacup, the tea ceremony is a vehicle. Picking tea is the first step in the production of tea. Selecting tea leaves is also the delicate task. For example, good oil, good weather, and experienced tea picker. The older generation seems to have been well versed in the weather. Fire tea. More than anything else, it is a demand on the craft. Firing the tea leaf dry is the best way to remain its aroma. After repeat pressing and kneading under high roasting temperature, the tea leaves slowly darken in color. As the fragrance of the tea slowly drifts out, one can ask not only for the fragrance of the nose, but also the appreciation to the precipitation brought by the time to the tea. The essence of tea is condensed into this. The essence of history is also condensed into the small tea leaves. The finished tea leaves are kept in a cold place. Each step of the process is not to be neglected. So, this is an inseparable part of the teacup, tea. There is another group of people who really enjoy drinking tea in Chinese old tea house. They are the forgotten people of the time. But they are ones who really appreciate the charm of tea. A teacup and a cup of tea can keep them company all afternoon. And it is their true love for tea. Perhaps we can learn from them the true meaning of the tea ceremony. For many people nowadays, a teacup is something that is auctioned off, something that is collected to make a profit. But they do not really appreciate the beauty of teacup, the beauty of tea ceremony. In fact, each teacup has their own story, their historical artifacts. Tea has been with Chinese history for over 4,700 years. At the same time, people all over the world have their own unique tea culture. The teacup became the only vehicle for people to savor this long history.